Hi, I am NuCleo Patra. I am your host for season 4 of Canada's Drag Race. I will be reviewing each episode of Canada's Drag Race season 4. I previously did review season 3 on my second YouTube channel, but I will be reviewing season 4 this year on my first YouTube channel, my original YouTube channel. So definitely subscribe, like, share to my channel if you're new to my channel. Obviously, I am a drag queen. Oftentimes on this channel, though, I do. Sorry for the strap. It's gonna keep doing this all night, so we might as well just make it the look, right? Often on my channel, I do show up as a boy, but I'm trying to make a concerted effort more often to get in drag. So I was on live stream last night, still in drag a couple hours later, and I decided to do live stream like makeup transformation, and this is what I transformed into. It was just the right timing because Canada's Drag Race, the episode came out a couple nights ago. I think maybe 2-3 nights ago. At this point, I think it's Sunday. It came out, I think, Thursday or Friday. And yeah, I knew I wanted to review this season because I reviewed last season, and I love Canada's Drag Race season 1. I'm from America. I live in America, Virginia specifically, and I'm not a big fan of the other the other non-American franchises. I tried to like UK versus the World, the first one, and once Jimbo got voted out, I kind of stopped watching. Well, except for the episode where Pangina got eliminated, because I just kind of needed that, to cleanse my palate from Jimbo being eliminated. But anyway, oh, speaking of Jimbo, I have a surprise for you all. Except I have to find it. There's so much makeup on this table right now. Let me find my surprise for you all. Give me a second. Oh, okay, here it is. Hold on. So I'm so excited to show you what I got. I just have to make sure I'm doing it the right way. Okay, no, I think it goes this way. Yes, my Jimbo fan. I got my Jimbo fan. That's how you know I'm a true fan of Canada's Drag Race. I got my Jimbo fan. No, I actually over the weekend on Thursday, actually, when the episode came out, Canada's Drag Race season 1 episode came out, I actually went to go see a Drag Race Christmas, which is a performance, a tour that Murray and Peter, I think, puts on every year, where a couple of the girls from Drag Race, franchises come together and put on this performance. Well, it just so happened that Jimbo was at this performance, and Jimbo's one of my favorite drag queens ever. My top favorite drag queens are, and this list is getting revised. So my top favorite drag queens are Bob the Drag Queen, Sasha Colby, Simone, um, Jimbo, and I think I'm adding Brooke Lynn Hytes to my list too. Because also on Thursday, Jimbo was there, Brooke Lynn Hytes was there, by the way. So I got to see Brooke Lynn perform live in person, by the way. I also got to see Jimbo up close, by the way. Jimbo's beautiful. Her makeup is really good. You can tell she's really improved her makeup skills. But also, Lux Noir London was there, who I was kind of indifferent about. I'm sorry, but we'll eventually get to the episode, I promise. But Lux Noir London, I was kind of indifferent about on her season. But when I saw her live, I thought she was so freaking cute, so adorable. I loved her numbers, and I did get to see her up close too, because at the end of the performance, a couple of the queens stayed. And I got to see Lux up close. She's really pretty. She's a beautiful girl. Jessica Wilde was there, and she was such a good time. Heidi in Closet was there too. She was hilarious. Miss Cracker was there, and she gives woman, honey, in person. Who else was there? I feel like I'm missing someone. Um, Heidi, Heidi, Jimbo, Brooklyn Heights, Miss Cracker, Crystal Method was there too. Oh my god. Crystal Method put on this amazing like snowman performance where she like stripped into like a corset. It was like so cool. I think that was it. It was a really good night. I had a really, really good time. But I got my Jimbo fan child, and yes, I'm so happy. I'm so excited. I love my Jimbo fan. Thank you, Jimbo. And I did get a shirt as well, but I was actually wearing it earlier today, but then I put on my makeup, so I didn't want to get it dirty. All right. Canada. So I did get to see Brooke Lynn perform, who, if you don't know, is the host of this show, Canada's Drag Race. We're in season 4 of this franchise. Brooke Lynn Hytes is the host. She's been the host since season 1. Brooke Lynn Hytes also did perform or did was a contestant in the American version of Drag Race as well, season 11. So now she's the host of Canada's Drag Race. And let's just go ahead and get started, actually, because I have to. We're going to start with Brooklyn. Just give me a second. We're doing this in real time. Just go ahead and take that down too. And let's start with Brooklyn. So we start the episode with Brooklyn coming out. Brooklyn looks great. She looks great here. I really like that necklace. I love jewelry. But also she looks great in person. Skin T. Brooklyn, that waist, child, I need to know her secrets. Cause her waist in person, like model skinty. She looked really good in person, Brooklyn Heights here. But I got to see her in drag, so I don't But anyways, she looks great here. I like I said, I recently saw her perform. I got my notes here, by the way. So if you see me looking down, it's like 2 or 3 pages of notes, child. Brooklyn lets us know that the game this time is different in season 4 of Canada's Drag Race. She says the queens now have more power than ever. All right, she says we'll get to that later, so I'm kind of interested to see how that plays out. She says the queens have to show 3 looks in a premiere ball. This episode, the first category I believe is first impressions. So this is their intro looks. We've got 11 new queens here, so let's get into their intro looks, okay? So the first out in terms of intro looks is none other than Venus. Venus, I believe I've heard, and I'm sorry for like the grainy photo. I couldn't take a screenshot because they don't let us do that in Wow Presents Plus. But I did. I took a screenshot with my phone, my iPhone. But anyways, Venus is apparently the daughter of Kendall Gender, who is a contestant from season 2 of Canada's Drag Race. Venus's intro, she said, "Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. Everyone knows I have a really big." And then she had a skirt on, and she pulled the skirt off and revealed this look. And as you can kind of see, like she's kind of got like an interesting tuck going on there. And she said instead of the what we expected her to say penis, she says personality, and like, she gets into her like I'm Venus, blah 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 blah. I thought it was an interesting look. I was on, looking online. A lot of people didn't like this intro look. I actually thought it was really like innovative, and I liked the concept of it. Also, I can't show this on YouTube, but she basically has a thong on behind, so her booty, her ass is full out, child. I thought it was kind of interesting. I actually thought the look was really interesting. I did like her hair a lot. I thought her hair was really nice. Um, she's untucked, and I don't know if I really care about that, to be honest. A lot of that's like a touchy subject with people. If you're a drag queen, you have to be tucked, but I'm a big fan, and drag is drag. All drag is valid, so I'm not a believer in, even though I might be considered a look queen or a makeup queen or a face queen or a pretty queen, whatever it is. Like, don't underestimate me either. I might be able to get, pop out some weird looks or some weird concepts too, so I'm a big fan of, all drag is valid. So I actually really liked Venus. And I'm interested to see what she gives coming up next. All right. Next is Denim, and Denim talks just like this. Denim talks just like this. I actually really love Denim. I think Denim is so cute. When I first was watching this, because I had to rewatch it to, get these pictures, and I like to watch it first as a viewer, as just a fan, and then I like to go back and, take pictures, write down my notes and stuff like that. Um, The first time I watched this, and this might be a little bit shady, but it is what it is. The first time I watched this, I was like, oh my God, Denim is so cute. Denim is who I wish Got Mick was. Is that shady to say? It might be a little shady. But that's what I felt when I first met Denim. Denim is so cute. Now, Denim is a trans man. So Denim is a transgender person who transitioned from female to male, right? And I say that because her entrance tagline was really catchy. I thought it was really cute. She says, "Can't help being a trans icon. It's in my genes." Well, it's so cute because her name is Denim and she has, all these pairs of jeans, sewn together into this outfit that's really cute. I thought this intro outfit was really cute. I really like the hair. I really like her attitude. She calls herself a bimbo clown, which is very interesting. She says she's giving a Y2K fantasy. To me, she's the Canadian Crystal Method, who once again I did see perform live recently, which was amazing. But Denim seems like she may have a few tricks up her sleeve. We'll see. We'll have to see what she gives. Next is Kiki Coe. Oh wait, I realized that I'm not putting their names up there. Oh my god, you guys, I'm so sorry. So that was Denim. This is Venus. Well, her name was on her thing, so I guess that doesn't really matter. Next is Kiki Coe. All right. Kiki Coe is a seamstress, so she makes her own looks, which is very, very impressive always. I'm a big fan of girls who make their own looks. I sew. I have yet to make my own looks. It's not that I can't do it because I do know how to sew and I do know how to sew well. But I just feel like sewing a whole look for some reason in my head is a big challenge, even though I know I probably could excel at it. I don't know. I'm a big like I won't say I'm in awe because I can do the same, but I'm a big fan of girls who sew their own looks and who are actually good at it. She can tell she's really good at it. That's my cat Fonzie. He is a tuxedo cat, child. I guess he wants to be in the frame. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. What are we giving? We're gonna let him do his own thing over there. All right. Yeah, I liked the look. I thought it was really good. She designs her own clothes. I thought she was fierce. She kind of gives, that flair, that attitude. Later on, she said she's Filipino, which, I didn't expect. I don't know what I expected her ethnicity to be, but to me, she kind of gives off like a Latin flair kind of thing. But she says she's Filipino, and there's actually three, I believe, Asian girls, in this cast. One thing I love about Canada is that they are very diverse. I love, love, love that. And I noticed also that they have a big Asian community or presence usually every season, which is not always the case with the American version. So I kind of like that. With American version, it's a lot of times it's either like black or white kind of thing. But we have so many ethnicities here too in America. So I like Kiki Coe. I thought she was cute. Moving on to Luna DuBois, child. Luna DuBois. All right. Um, I wasn't a fan of the entire look. There's bits and pieces I like, but not together. I like the gloves. I like the pants, but I'm not sure what this orange silhouette thing. I like the glasses with the jewelry on the neck and the big, earrings with the white eyeshadow. Like it all comes together with the neck up. But I think it's just the orange thing for me that, kind of like is. It just throws it off a little bit for me. Like I think it's the shoulder thing specifically, but I think it's the silhouette of the blouse as well. I'm not sure. I wasn't a fan of this look to be honest, but the makeup was fierce. I just wanted more from Luna DuBois, right? All right, next is Sisi Superstar. And I wasn't a fan of this look. It kind of gave Halloween costume to me. And she calls herself Queen of the Sewers. I'm not sure what she meant by that, but I'm not sure if that was a very flattering thing to call yourself. But she is campy. She is kooky. She is kind of like she kind of gives me that energy of sister from the UK Drag Race. Like she kind of gives me that energy where it's like you kind of just don't know what to expect from her. But This was the entrance look. It just kind of gave Halloween costume to me, you know? So I wasn't a fan of this look. Moving on to Melinda Verga. Melinda Verga. Now the thing with Melinda is that, child, this look, I was not a fan of this look. But the thing with Melinda Verga is that she has such a sweet personality. You don't want to read her too much, but the thing with her too is that she is one of the delusional girls, right? There's always a delusional girl on a season, probably any season of Drag Race, but especially the Canadian Drag Race. I don't know why that's the case, but I've been only judging since season or reviewing since season 3. So I don't know if there were no, because did watch a little bit of season 2, and there were delusional girls in that season too. So it's just a thing with the girls. Anyways, Melinda's that girl. I did not like this makeup look, and I thought the outfit was fine for like a gig or something like that, or fine for going out with your friends, or maybe even fine for Pride Month. But I just wasn't a fan of this look, and I don't know about the hair either. To be honest with you, I don't know. I just wasn't like. I feel like Melinda might need to be a bit more realized as a queen, and I say that as a baby queen myself. Like I have more growth I could do too, but I don't. I just wasn't a fan. All right, moving on. Kitten and Caboodle. But Melinda is a sweet personality, though. Speaking of sweet, so is Kitten Caboodle here. And I love that name, by the way. I thought she's very interesting, Kitten Caboodle. She's been doing drag since the 80s. All right. She kind of has this cat thing going on with her, I guess, because her name's Kitten, right? And she's the oldest queen, I believe, to ever be on Drag Race so far at 57. She looks great. Her padding is amazing. She designs her own stuff too. So once again, I'm a fan automatically of someone that is able to design their own things. So I like Kitten Caboodle. I'm not underestimating her just because she's 57. She's been in the game. She's been in the game since the 80s. Never underestimate an old queen. That's my motto. All right. That's my motto. All right. So I like Kitten Caboodle. I'm excited to see what she brings. Next is Nearah Nuff. Now, with Nearah Nuff, I did like the Marilyn Monroe reference, and she kind of references that also in her intro. She says filler is a girl's best friend, and I guess she says it because she has a lot of filler in her face. But I was kind of saying, like, are you speaking filler because of your face, or filler because that's your place in the competition? Are you a filler girl, or are you a filler girl? Like, I'm not sure what, it was a double entendre, but I'm not sure if it was a good look either way. Although, making fun of yourself and maybe your fillers is funny and fun, right? Her dress fell apart. One of the strings, one of the bows, or the strings that, keeps the bows together fell off. So she pulled the other one off. Um, we'll see. We'll see about Nearah Nuff. I wasn't a big fan of Nearah Nuff this episode, but she might grow on me. She might grow on me. All right. One of my favorites so far is Aurora Matrix. Aurora Matrix, she came in as a terracotta warrior, which I guess is a reference to her culture and ethnicity. She's Asian, specifically Chinese. She says she's bringing Asian excellence to the competition. I love that because I'm a big fan of Black excellence, right? She's only 22, so she's very young. But once again, don't underestimate a young queen either, right? Um, I love her makeup skills. Her makeup is fierce. We're gonna get into that a little bit later, and I'm gonna show you all a picture that really shows her makeup skills. And I love her personality. I think she's really cute. She's a good dancer as well. We're gonna talk about that a little bit later. I think she's fierce competition. If I were in Canada's Drag Race season 4, episode 1, I would definitely be seeing like Aurora Matrix as stiff competition. Like, ooh, I gotta watch her for sure. She's one of those girls. All right. All right. Would I tell her I see her as stiff competition? Probably not. All right. But I would definitely see her as stiff competition. Next is the girlfriend experience. Oh wait, did I get them? Okay, I'm sorry. Next is the girlfriend experience. I think I got them mixed up initially. All right, so the girlfriend experience is also trans. She is transgender, transitioning from male to female. Very sexy, very sexual, very like flirty. You know, I love the kind of slutty vibe she gives off. She says it herself. By the way, I love the Sailor Moon reference of this outfit. I'm not sure if I was a big fan of the hair. Maybe like I feel like maybe this would actually look good with like a maybe a Ariana Grande ponytail or something like that, like in Giving Inches or something. Like I don't know. I wasn't a fan of this hair with this outfit. Um, I think she's cute. She's sassy, but I'm just wondering how far will she go? How far will she actually go in the competition? So we'll see. Her vibe is interesting, but once again, we'll see later why I'm saying that as we go on. Why I'm thinking like how far, but how far will she go? Keep in mind this exact silhouette, by the way. Moving on to Aimee Yonce Shennel, who is our last girl, I believe. But I have them in a different order on my thingy, so I probably need to fix that. So this is Aimee Yonce Shennel. I love her makeup skills. Her makeup is really, really good. I actually really like this outfit as well. She has a spicy personality. She's from the Dominican Republic. She makes that known. She makes it known also that she's Afro-Latina. So I like her pride in herself and her culture. And I love the look. I love Aimee Yonce Shennel, and I'm excited to see what, she brings to the competition moving forward as well. All right. Um, no. Wait. Okay, yes. Okay, sorry. Okay. So we're on track. Okay, so the girls meet each other finally, and apparently some of them know each other. Aimee Yonce Shennel says that Kiki is her biggest competition right off the bat. During her confessional. Once again, I'm gonna say to Aimee Yonce Shennel, be careful with that because you think Kiki is your only competition, but meanwhile, you got a whole bunch, a whole set of, nine other girls that you should be keeping your eye on, right? So I'm not a big fan of right off the bat saying who is or isn't your biggest competition. Although I did say that what's her name is big competition. Am I contradicting myself? Maybe I am contradicting myself a little bit, but I'm gonna say to Aimee Yonce Shennel, you're actually in the competition, girl. So you might want to wait and see. Don't speak too soon. Denim says she's also not worried about the other girls either. Now Denim has a little bit of edge to her because she's quirky. She's legitimately different than the other girls, which we'll get into here in a second. But at the same time, Denim, don't say you're not worried, because once again, I'm just a big fan of don't underestimate your competition sometimes, all right? Especially when it comes to drag. So the girlfriend experience and Venus are already best friends, so they already know each other. I'm wondering how does that work if you're best friends? Like, do you tell your best friend that you got on the show? I don't know. Anyways, so the girls each have to have like their corner, and there's three to a corner, right? The pretty girl corner is deemed the pretty girl corner by the girlfriend experience, Venus, and Nearah Nuff. So these are the three pretty girls in the pretty girl corner. Um, and they kick Aimee Yonce out, Aimee Shennel Yonce out, saying, "Oh, there's only three people, here, that can be here, and we're the pretty girl group here, kind of, But it was kind of weird because I was like, but Aimee Yonce Shennel's pretty though. So what is it because she's black that you're saying like like this is the pretty girl group? It's only three here, and also like if that's the case, you can switch out either Nearah Nuff or the girlfriend experience. No offense for Aimee Yonce. Like which one of y'all want to be out? Cause Venus is really the only pretty one. All right, if we're being real. But anyway, although the Nearah Nuff and the girlfriend experience are very pretty too, you know. But like, don't do Aimee Yonce like that. I didn't like that. Anyways, Melinda's already giving delusional. I told y'all she's already giving delusional. You know, she, you know, is like in her little group. I think it was her, Sisi Superstar, and Aimee Yonce Shennel ended up with them. Melinda goes, you know, so now that we've seen everyone, who do you think is gonna go home tonight? And the two girls were like, "You girl, like we think you're gonna go home." And it was just kind of like you kind of walked into that, Melinda. But I don't think she realizes like. So, anyways, um, Venus calls out Aurora Matrix for her intro look, which I thought was kind of shady too, because it's like I liked your look, Venus, but in comparison to Aurora Matrix's look, once again, Aurora Matrix's look had that terracotta warrior thing going on connected to her culture. You just had Venus, with like a thong on, kind of thing, with like a cute catchphrase, that tied into the concept. But like, I don't know. I was just kind of like, once again, don't underestimate your competition, right? So RuPaul comes on camera, which is right why he's here. She's here, and to hype up the girls and to like introduce them to season 4. Welcome to season 4, kind of thing. So the girls are already being shady, child. So finally, the judges come out. Brad Goreski, Brooke Lynn Hytes in the middle, and Tracy Melshore at the end. And they do this whole thing where they give 3 rosebuds to the 3 girls who impressed them the most. I do want to say that Tracy looks amazing. Tracy's been looking amazing lately in this episode. At least I don't, she's been looking good in this episode. I mean, Brooklyn Heights gives her rosebud to Denim. Brad gives his rosebud to Aimee Yonce Shennel. And Tracy gives her rosebud to Venus. So the 3 girls that get rosebuds, basically their intro looks and intro, experience were being judged. And based on their intros, these are the 3 girls that won, the kind of mini challenge here. So I was like, all right. They're kind of, siphoning themselves off as competition once again. I'm surprised Aurora Matrix wasn't there, but once again, 3 of these 3 girls I would say are also stiff competition. They each have something unique about them. So I was kind of like, all right, I could see that. I agree with the judges' opinions. So now we get into the Shimmering Showgirls challenge, where they have to do a 360 set walk to show off their drag skills. Let's talk about the highlights. Okay, so right off the bat, Aurora Matrix slayed. Here you can see her makeup skills. This is literally a still from her 360 showgirl moment. She was doing the splits, child. She was, working like she slayed. Um, she's gorgeous. She gives winner vibes. She gives competition vibes. I thought she did the best in this Shimmer Showgirls maxi challenge. Thought she was really, really good. Next is Denim. I thought Denim um was really unique, really quirky. I thought she really made it her own. At one point she put her leg up and showed she was flexible. So I thought this was a really cute look for Denim. I mean, you can see the hair on the chest, which I thought was like a cool statement to make, for a trans, person. Like, I just like this look once again. I thought it was really cute, really campy, really fun. Kiki, I'm trying to pull the picture up. Kiki Coe looks great, but when I the first time I saw this look, I was like, My fear for Kiki, while she has amazing looks that are very detailed and very beautiful, once again, she designs her own looks, and I love that. My only fear with Kiki is I fear that she may end up having that the outfit is wearing her syndrome. So you're not wearing the outfit is wearing you. And if that's your thing, great, that's amazing. Once again, you make amazing garments, but like just don't have that the outfit is wearing you syndrome because this is a competition, right? And making an amazing outfit is just in the grand scheme of things, this competition is just a facet of the competition, right? But she gave her look, she kind of like she was doing her thing, but like I don't know, she kind of gives me this vibe where it's like, is the outfit wearing you or are you wearing the outfit kind of thing. So I'm kind of worried about that with Kiki, but once again, amazing look. She's gonna give you a look, child. Melinda redeemed herself. I thought the first outfit from Melinda I was not a fan of the intro look, but I thought she really redeemed herself with this outfit and the showgirls thing. She looked great, and her 360 performance was cute as well. Excuse me. So once again, I think Aimee Yonce might be one of my favorites, if not my favorite so far. Oh, no, we're gonna get to the girlfriend experience. I'm sorry in a second. But Aimee Yonce had my favorite look. Wait a minute. Oh, sorry. Aimee Yonce had my favorite look of the night. I thought this was really, really cute. I loved her hair and her makeup. Her hair gave me Beyonce vibes. The outfit is definitely very showgirl vibes, and she was giving like Mardi Gras, like or Caravana, I think is what she said it was. With like her dancing and stuff. So I thought this was my favorite look of this maxi challenge, and I think Aimee Yonce. I'm trying to think like who might be like my other favorite. So far, I think my favorites are Aimee Yonce. I kind of want to say Venus. I'm not sure. I love Aurora Matrix. Those might be my three favorites so far out of the group. Aimee Yonce, Aurora Matrix, and Venus are my favorites so far out of these girls. Next is Sisi Superstar. Let's talk about her real quick, child. Child, Sisi Superstar called herself being sexy and cute, and she ended up falling over. But it was really funny because she kind of made it campy and kind of like she recovered from it. But it was just kind of like she's kind of like Sissy Superstars just kind of gives clunky and awkward, which is kind of like I love that she sticks it up though, kind of thing, and makes it a part of the shtick. So I like that. But I just thought that was just like, girl, it's just kind of like one of those things was like, child. Anyways, last is the girlfriend experience. The other one that I thought really slayed this challenge was the girlfriend experience. The girlfriend experience came out with like a hat and like almost like a suit but without the pants. She like threw the hat off and then she ended up like like taking off the suit and going into like a just like the white shirt moment. Then she took that off and then she got into this like pasty thing. It was like a whole experience, child. And then she ended up getting full on naked, literally. Well, she didn't get full on naked. She took her top off. We didn't see it. We just saw her take her top off and her long hair. But she had like just pasties on her private areas, which it was. I was just like, wow, this is definitely an experience. So I thought she was really good. In terms of the actual like max this challenge, Aurora Matrix was my favorite. Aimee Yonce and the girlfriend experience I think slayed this challenge. So anyways, the girls get ready for the last ball of the night or for the ball. Um Actually no, the girls de-drag, and then the day's over, a new day starts. Tegan and Sarah come out, who are actually Canadian famous people, I guess. Let me pull up their picture real quick. They're Canadian artists who apparently are really popular. Actually, why don't I have a picture? Hold on. Yeah, so Tegan and Sarah come out. I thought they were really cute. They're, twins. They're Canadian artists, and apparently they're really popular. So these two are the guest judges for tonight, tonight's episode. And now we get into the looks. First of all, let's get into Brooke Lynn Hytes. So Brooke Lynn looks absolutely amazing in this photo. I love this outfit. I love the little train she's got going on. Cape moment. I love that she can pull that away, and it's like she's in an evening gown. Like, well, I don't know if she can actually do it. I don't know if it's attached to the dress, but that's the way I would want that dress made. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Tens, tens, tens across the board, child. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into these looks, child, and read these girls, honey. Venus is first, and I thought Venus's look was very, very pretty, very, very fierce. I thought I loved the red. I loved the accoutrement she's got going on. It's like the feathers, or looks like feathers or something like that she's got going on. Very fierce. She gives a fierce walk. She walks like a model. And I also saw some murmurings online that she looks like Rebecca Gayheart, and I kind of agree. She does look a lot like Rebecca Gayheart, which, by the way, I recently watched Jawbreakers. Still love that movie to this day. It's such a great movie. Anyways, moving on. After Venus was Sisi Superstar, and I was not a big fan of this look. I thought she looked like a Funko Pop doll. Like I just didn't get it. She says she's like a video game character or something like that. Um I just wasn't a fan of this look. I didn't really get the concept once again, and I didn't like the hair. Wasn't a fan of this look with from Sissy Superstar. Next is Kiki Coe. I love this outfit. I especially love this outfit because this is all made of pearls. So she had to use a lot of pearls for this outfit. And she makes her stuff herself. I thought she looked great here, but the hood piece kept moving like it was like nervous. Like her hood, her headpiece, her headpiece kept moving like it was nervous. It kept like shaking, like it was like really weird. If you've seen the episode, you might want to watch the episode. I obviously can't show it, but it was just like kind of shaking. It was just kind of like, why is it shaking like it's nervous or something like that? So I just thought that was kind of like interesting. But I love the look. Once again, one thing about Kiki Coe is she's going to turn her look, child. All right, that's what she's telling us this episode. Next is Luna DuBois. I actually love this look on Luna DuBois. I thought it was really, really cute. She gives good sunglasses. She gave fashion in this specific look. I love her walk. She kind of reminds me of Starlet from UK Drag Race, one of the most recent seasons of UK Drag Race. I don't remember what season it was, but she reminds me of Starlet from UK Drag Race. Luna DuBois a little bit, especially in this outfit. After Luna is Aurora Matrix. Aurora Matrix, child. There she is. No, that's not. Oh, okay. It is late and my eyes are tired, child. Aurora Matrix. So I was unsure about this. I really like the concept, but there's something off, maybe in the nude illusion for me a little bit. Like I feel like the nude illusion kind of throws it off for me a little bit for some reason. Maybe the fact that also that like that one leg is bare, meanwhile the other leg is like in like her arm is like bare too. It's like I don't know. I just feel like maybe it's the bare legs and the bare arm that throw me off because everything has so much else going on with it. And I like how it's the dragon wrapping around her shoulder, wrapping around her leg, or, onto her other shoulder. But it's just the bare leg and the bare arm. It's just kind of like it throws it off for me a little bit. I don't know, but I did like the concept of this look a lot. Um, so that was and her makeup was really good too. I did like her makeup a lot. Nearah Nuff is next. Um, Once again, Nearah Nuff. I was not a fan of this look. I hated this look actually a lot. I wrote hated it on my notes. She gives Tina Burner vibes here, and I wasn't a big fan of Tina Burner on her season. Although I've grown to like Tina Burner after watching some interviews of her. Um, she's got this David Bowie wig going on, with this like corset on top of a bodysuit, like in these like shoulder pads. It's just too much going on. I was not a fan of this look from Nearah Nuff. Um, Kitten Kaboodle is next. I actually really like this look from Kitten Kaboodle. This was one of my favorites of the night. In the final runway. I Something about the train kind of threw me off though. She said it was like her mermaid train, and her dress was the scales. It's an interesting silhouette for that. The shoulders kind of like I wouldn't have thought of that with the shoulder thing she's got going on, but I like it. Um, she's walking her cat. I know you guys can't see because the thing is like covering the cat, but let me see if I can move it. She's walking her cat right there. And I thought that was really, really cute because I actually do walk my cat. That's probably why he was like, like being such an a hole just a second ago because he wants to go for a walk. I actually do take my cats for walks. I actually put him in a harness. I have two cats, but one's too small, too young. The oldest one, who's 5, his name is Fonzie, the one that just jumped up here earlier. I take him for walks sometimes. I put him in a harness, and we just go for walks, usually on Sundays. So I'll do that tomorrow because it's Sunday today. Well, later today because it's Sunday. Anyways, all right. We're almost done. Aimee Yonce Shennel's next. I like this look from Aimee Yonce. Once again, um, it looked expensive. It just wasn't my favorite look of the night. It had like a kind of weird color scheme going on too, like the orange, like coat with the yellow trim at the ends, and then the blue cat suit with like the silver buckle or belt with the silver on the neck, and then she's got this like brown like hair going on like thing. It's just a lot going on. I just felt like the color scheme was kind of weird. Like it wasn't my favorite look of the night. Next is the girlfriend experience. Um, I thought this look was kind of in context to the other girls, especially. First of all, the silhouette looks like the exact same silhouette, as to the intro outfit that she wore. It almost looks like the same exact outfit, to be honest. I just thought it was a boring, kind of basic Taco Tuesday outfit, Not like final runway outfit. I just wasn't a fan of this from the girlfriend experience. So I hope she gives us more once again as the season goes on. Melinda is next after the girlfriend experience. Um, I just was thought this was kind of bland and not like I don't know if everything goes together here. Like I don't like the hair with this makeup or this dress with these earrings. Like it's just everything does not come together here in a pleasing way for me. Um, she did make the outfit herself, which I do give her points for, but the fit of it was weird. Maybe it's because she's not wearing padding, but even if that's the case, like I don't know, it was a weird fit. And like I said, I hate the hair with this outfit and makeup. I don't know, just not a fan. Not a fan. All right. After Melinda's Denim. Denim is our last one, actually. And the judges loved this. I actually did not like this. It just felt like it had too much going on, and the concept for me wasn't immediately clear. Apparently, it's a playoff of like udders, like cow udders, with the cow, the cow accent she's got going on here. But apparently, she grew up in an area where there were like a lot of cows or something like that, or she just grew up around a lot of cows. I just didn't like it. I wasn't a fan of this. I feel like it just wasn't. I don't know if it wasn't cohesive enough for me, or if it just didn't make sense really to me. Like it's kind of just too much going on. Like I don't like the red with the white pattern. Like maybe if that was just like all black, maybe, and you let all the accents and um accoutrements be the main focus. Like it's too much going on. Anyways, so no one ends up going home tonight in this episode. It's the first episode. So what ends up happening is that the top two girls, so everyone is safe this episode. The top two girls end up having to lip sync for the win this episode. I think what they win is like $5,000 or something like that. So this ends up, the top two end up being Venus and Denim. I don't know if I maybe could agree with Venus. I don't know if I necessarily agreed with Denim being top two. I would have probably put once again Aimee Yonce Shennel or Aurora Matrix as top two next to Venus. But anyways, the judges chose Denim. Um, the lip sync was good. Venus won the lip sync. Once again, no one went home. So even though Venus won the lip sync, Denim stayed. And Venus just won $5,000. So once again, I'm assuming someone will go home next week. But that is the recap of Canada's Drag Race Season 1, Episode 1. Really, really good episode. It actually made me really excited for the season. I really did enjoy Season 3. And I'm excited to see what Season 4 brings us. So it's a really good group of girls. And I'm excited to see what's coming up next. So I'll see you all next week with a different look, child. I do need to get me a new wig. I'm definitely due for definitely a new wig. So hopefully I will be able to get some new wigs as the season goes on. I'm sure I will. Thank you all for listening and watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Check out Canada's Drag Race on Crave, Wow Presents Plus. Depending on where you're at in the world. Once again, I use Wow Presents Plus. So I will see you all next week for episode 2. Love and light. Oh, and once again, I am NuCleo Patra. I'm out.